Welcome to The Direct Line, the official podcast for OADSP. We're excited to have you here with us today, and if you have comments, suggestions, or if you want to join us in studio as a guest, reach out to me at podcast@oadsp.org. I'm David Rustio, and today I'm speaking with Katie. Welcome to the show, Katie.
Thank you, David, for having me.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, David, I'm Katie Bloomhorst, and I am a hobby junkie.
Oh.
Yeah, it's quite an introduction always. But if there's a hobby out there, I probably have tried it.
Okay. Skydiving?
I have not done skydiving, but I have a friend that's trying to convince me.
You should go. I've done it.
Really?
Yeah,
I've heard
it's
both
a lot
sides.
of fun.
I've heard people who love it and people who get up into the plane and go, oh, no, I'm completely not ready for this.
Well, once you get up in the plane, you're going.
There's only one way down.
Yeah, that's right. They will not land with you on it because they're not going to give your money back. So, so tell us about a couple of your hobbies.
So right now I am golfing.
Okay. Now what is that? Is that a sport?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. It's a sport, but it's a sport that you can do outside while drinking.
Oh.
So I think
it's a good sport.
Yeah, I think that's how I entered into it. Yeah. So I've met a lot of great people.
Okay.
Doing it, but and really enjoyed it. So it's actually going on 2 years, and so everybody's a little concerned that I'm going to drop this expensive hobby to pick up something else, but I haven't found another avenue yet. Yeah, so I've done rounds of bowling. Actually, we're at the company, we're going to be doing a bowling outing.
Oh, nice.
And so dusting off the bowling balls and the shoes, and
sure,
it's always one of those things like, oh, people really have gear to go bowling. Yeah. It's not just do it on Friday night.
When I do those two, I get to scoring backward. I get really high numbers on golf. Mm-hmm. And on bowling. Mm-hmm. No, on golf. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, I don't even know my sports.
Yeah. So the high number, over 100 on both is, you're doing great. You're out there.
That's right. And one of them's exercise.
Both count, right? My mother-in-law says that any social activity is exercise.
It is.
Exercising your soul.
Right. So. That's right. What else do you like to do?
Well, I'd love to travel. I'd love to experience new places. I'm an avid people watcher.
Yeah, me too.
So enjoying to see how different areas operate and live. So I've convinced my husband to become a traveler.
Okay. Where have you been?
So we just were in New Orleans for a while. So
wow, that's an experience.
Yeah. So New Orleans is great for people watching.
Oh, absolutely.
There's so many different cultures to see and interact.
And the food is
yeah. So we're going to Sedona coming up. So another area that has just a unique people who love the area.
Sure.
And people that can share that passion of their own spaces and what's around and have chosen that kind of life. It's really impressive. So
go overseas?
Have not done much overseas.
Okay.
My sister-in-law keeps talking about Germany.
Okay.
So I guess saving up in the bucket for that, but
sure.
Yeah.
Well, if you start going overseas, I would suggest Spain. Barcelona is a great first stop.
Yeah.
To Spain. There's so much to do and see, and the people are just so wonderful. Yeah. Of course, every country I've been to, I've had great experience. Even in France, people say that French people are tough. No. If you're respectful, they're respectful too. So, I haven't done as much travel in the States as I'd like to. Yeah. So, I've not been to Sedona.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
there's lots. B and C cities is what my husband and I call it.
Okay.
Right. So so if it doesn't have an airport that is the primary, if you have to make a connection to get there, that's the city that you want to be in.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
So what do you do for a living?
Well, I work at Capabilities. I'm part of a family that owns and operates people who support people supporting personal growth. So,
tell us more.
yeah. So, we started 25 years ago,
Okay.
and my mom was a special education teacher.
All right.
And so my family was already involved with lots of things within the community of special education. And we started to be heavily involved with Special Olympics.
Okay.
And my brother and I were both active in different kind of sports and different kind of, I don't know.
Like bowling and golf?
Yeah, like bowling and golf, right? Bocce, right? Where else
Bocce.
can you learn bocce?
I don't even know. I'm not sure I know what bocce is.
Oh, yeah, you should definitely
I'll have to
try
look it up.
Yeah, it's a great lawn game. Good for every. It's Italian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you get lasagna every time you play?
Absolutely. That's part of the
well,
rules.
I'm in.
Garlic bread comes with it.
Oh, well, I'm double in.
Yeah. So as we were doing Special Olympics, everything with my family was always a group decision.
Sure.
There was 4 of us, and my grandparents were heavily involved in my life, and so we were always doing things together.
Okay.
And Special Olympics was one of those areas that we found families who did things together.
Oh, wow.
And who weren't afraid to learn bocce.
Right. Whatever that is.
Yeah, right? Like, okay, somebody wants to try golf. Who's got a set of clubs?
Right.
Let's go out and try it and see what happens. Not being afraid of what other people would think of you.
Sure.
So when she was doing that, she found that she could not find people who were going to coach the people that she was in high school age classroom. And because she couldn't find the people who were going to support the students that she had moving into adult life. And we were teenagers, and she was working hard to mother us into adult life. She just found that it was unequitable.
Sure.
And so sitting around the dining room table, what are we going to do about this? And I think my dad was the one that said, well, you got to put your money where your mouth is. If this is a problem,
let's fix it.
Let's do it. And so, started coaching with the students that she had, and started a business out of their bedroom.
Wow.
Now
it's not still there, right?
No, we did have to move out of the bedroom. My dad actually kind of put the end of that when there was 3 people that were working out of their bedroom when they finished that, and they would start to put their shoes into their closet for the day. They'd come in, they'd be working, taking a break.
It makes sense,
right? So he kind of said that was the step too far, is when they were really moving into his closet.
Yeah, but you're in a wonderful building.
Oh,
today.
Yeah. We were able to move into a new space. We combined 3 offices. We had teams around St. Mary's who were working in different areas. Driver's Ed was in one building. The community club or adult day support was in another building. And we were having so much disconnect between people who all loved what they did, but couldn't have the time to see each other.
Right.
And we were able to buy at an auction a building that used to be a trade school, and slowly worked on getting the renovation done, hiring the right people, making choices, figuring out how we wanted to all be in the same space was a difficult conversation. We knew we wanted to be all together, but then it became, well, I don't want to sit right on top of everybody else.
I don't want to be that close.
I still have to do some work here. So, but as we were walking around earlier, the sun just came right in your eyes. And we had several spaces that never saw sunlight in our old spaces. And that was top on everybody's list, was I want the sun to beat my eyes sometimes. So
this building it accomplishes that.
Yeah. So we're very, very happy, very blessed to have the building.
So tell us about somebody that you serve that you just want to give a shout out or tell a story about.
Oh, well,
just one. I know.
Yeah, I know. I think it just happened to me this morning. Mm-hmm. I have a person that we provide services to for years, but has become a good friend of mine. And through the pandemic, and we were exchanging texts and we were figuring out life together.
Sure.
And I think that was the point where I went, oh, this is a friendship, right? This is somebody that I'm not just responsible for seeing that services get done correctly. It is a friendship. And so for the last probably 5 years, I sent her a gift for her birthday because her birthday is the week before mine.
Okay. Easy to remember.
Right? Easy. That's exactly it. Easy to remember, fun. I can connect with a lot of the puzzles and things that she likes and go through those things. And she usually would recognize that my birthday was coming up, but she never knew when it was.
Okay.
And so last year, I knew something was up because she was putting in her calendar and she asked for my help, put my birthday into her phone, into her calendar, right? Okay, whatever. And so this morning, I got flowers for my birthday.
Is today your birthday?
Today is it, yeah.
29 again?
That's right. It's a wonderful year to be around, yeah. So
how wonderful.
Yeah, so.
How thoughtful.
How thoughtful of her to recognize that and to go to the amount. I can't even imagine the effort that she needed to make to make that happen. To make that happen and to find out my address and to do it. So, yeah. So it's.
Now don't make her mad since she has your address.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So it's funny because I had told her once, I was like, I'm gonna give you my personal phone number, which means that we're gonna be personal friends, which means you can't text me in the middle of the night.
Right.
There's some things that friends don't do.
Right.
And, yeah, I'm fine. And then the one time it was after 10 and she had texted and she's like, are you up? Are you up? Yes. Yes. Well, I don't want to, not be your friend. Yes. Yes. We're good. So yeah, I know we have that down, but it's that touching thing that you realize that people also can go out of their way to appreciate your life.
Yeah.
So.
And that's nice.
Yeah. So if I had to pick one, that's the one from today.
All right. So what about people that you support, that work for you?
Yeah, there are so many great stories. I left the industry to follow a dream that I had. I was an interior designer and I loved that career.
Okay. That explains this building.
Yeah. Some ways, yes. You can blame me for that one, yes. And then, the family recruited my husband, which was the beginning start. But then they also said, it's time. You're getting left out of conversations that you always want to be part of. And that was very true. And I do think that when your mom calls you and says, you're the only person that can come and help me.
Wow.
Come and help. You answer that call.
Sure.
So but coming back in the industry, I was always looking for people who were going to change the world.
Okay.
And it was always right in my family. And it was always right in that backstory of people who are going to change the world and make the world a better place. And so that's why I'm back.
Okay.
And so, 12 years later, after being here, I'm reminded almost on a daily basis that the people who provide services to people with disabilities change the world.
They absolutely do.
In little ways and very big ways.
Right. And go unrecognized.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because it's just what we do.
Right. Yeah. So shout out somebody.
Yeah. So I am going to shout out, a person who had a really tough struggle, right? And so he was working with a person. He himself has a hearing disability.
Okay.
And he was working with somebody that had a speech impediment and low vision.
Okay.
And so they were working together, and there was constantly the jab back and forth.
Sure.
I don't see anything. You can't hear anything.
Right.
Right. And so I went on a site visit. Was intended to work with them to figure out what is really going to be the next steps. We're kind of stalled.
Sure.
In getting a job,
right,
in his case. And the staff person was kind of like, yeah, we're having a great time, but we're not moving forward. And I know we got to move this forward. And the guy the person served sits next to me. And he says, I can tell you what the problem is.
Okay.
Great. Solve this problem. I'm getting my notebook out, right?
Sure,
no problem. We can cross this off the list. And he said, if you wouldn't give me a guy who was so fun to work with, then it probably would work out.
Wow.
And I looked at him and I was like, well, can you be less fun? Because that's what we really need in this situation. And I said, well, how about if I work with you? Right. Then that won't be any fun for you.
Right.
And he's like, well, I don't know if that's going to work out either. But a week later, they both called me together and said that the person served would no longer need to be Dan's ears, and that it was all going to be good because he was going to start his job. So
wonderful. What's his name? The DSP.
The DSP's name is Dan.
Dan. Mm-hmm. Hey, Dan, if you're listening, you just got a great shout out. Well, thank you. This has been fun.
Yes.
I appreciate you opening up your beautiful building and letting me speak to the folks that are here. I'm overwhelmed by this building. I'm going to say it one more time, right? I'm going to take more pictures. It should be the standard.
It is a definite reflection of the quality of people and the quality of services that we provide. And we're so happy that we can offer that to our staff.
Right.
An environment for them to relax, to enjoy, to be as sufficient as possible, and to collaborate with each other, because nothing ever gets solved with one person.
They're all kind of smiling and being happy when I'm around. Did you tell them they have to?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Right.
Yeah. That.
Just making
well,
sure.
Friday helps as well, since
it is a Friday.
Taping on a Friday. Friday, the sun's out.
Yes, and we're inside.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time and your effort and the services that you and your organization provide.
Excellent. Thanks, David.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thanks for listening, and join us next time on The Direct Line.